Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. A pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Green. Castle on the wing. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Well, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Back to Curry. Here's Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Podziemski with it, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nice step back to get it off.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Fox passes to Wembanyama, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Fox with the steal. Inside, here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Pass to Moody. Here's Butler, and it's Podziemski in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Three-pointer, Fox. The Warriors pull it in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Castle. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Podziemski. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot, high post. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Curry on the wing. Shoots it up. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got his second basket.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Butler. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Pass to Post. Johnson against Kuminga. Rebound San Antonio. Right side Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson finds Fox. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by Curry. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. The tray. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Fox against Curry. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Harper. He started closer. 6 to shoot. That's good from Fox on the assist by Harper.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
.102 left to play in the first quarter. Fox against Hield. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Here's Richard. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Harper. Here's Cornett. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Post. Nails the baby hook.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Johnson in the corner. From deep. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's assertive from all over the arc. Johnson will take those shots.
Here's Hield. And that one released in time, but no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Quentin Post. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 4 slot. Pass to Castle. Now here's Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Post covering. Here's Castle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 8. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. It's Fox with the drive. Castle misses. Golden State's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he played both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And I like seeing Hield take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident confident in taking that shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Spurs with some changes. Olynyk, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Back to Curry. Launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here's Bryant for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a three-point game. Healed outside. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point land. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Castle against Curry. And here's Barnes for three. The rebound by Hield.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for... And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under review.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Olynyk finds Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Green, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for Castle. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. And the basket by Olynyk.
Not just a low post threat. Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
Here's Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Spurs making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Jackson Davis is checked in. Harper the pass to Sohan. Butler at the elbow. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Timeout.
Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Draymond Green checked in for the Warriors. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Podziemski, defended by Sohan. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 6. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Curry always finds a way, this time inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Harper kicks to Barnes. Pass to Vassell. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside for Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5. Vassell, the pass to Fox. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Butler. Green finds Moody. Outside Curry. And the 3 off target. The Spurs shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Wembanyama. For 3, Vassell connects from three-point range. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. And the slam by Moody.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw missing.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Curry against Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Johnson with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Green. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama's got 8.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Butler kicks to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Takes a 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Podziemski. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Curry passes to Green. In the corner, Moody with it. Outside Curry. The 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 8. Johnson outside. A pass to Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Misses from close range. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Green, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Butler. True on the 14-footer. Butler's got 14 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Johnson. Ryan is checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Warriors leading by 8. Right side Kuminga. Pass to Santos. Back to Kuminga. Now post. Just 5 on the clock. Healed outside. From the arc. They grab their own miss. To the paint. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Spurs have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox passes to Sohan. A 3-ball. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And here's Harper from the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Harper's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
And here is Hield. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Quentin Post. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard position.
such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
Pass to Bryant to tie it up. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Healed with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Here's Harper, and the layup falls.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Butler kicks to Hield. There's a screen. Hands it from downtown. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting.
Ryan passes to Sohan. The 3 from Barnes. He's off on that one.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 6. Now Castle. The shake. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one is on Hield.
Well, Tassel's showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes. Post covering. 5 to shoot. And here's Johnson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, look at Johnson dialing it in from long distance.
Here's Post. Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Back to Green. Butler passes to Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. Golden State also making some changes. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Green rips down the board. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Now Green puts up the 3. Fox with the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Knocks down the 3.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Curry against Fox. Butler fires. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Spurs leading by 3. Now, here's Fox. Now, Castle. Outside, Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama!
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Outside, Fox. Now Castle. Now Fox fires the 3. 3. Good.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Curry gets it, keeps his balance, and finishes the play.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama. Puts it up from 17. Butler with the rebound. Warriors trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Now Green from outside. Castle pulls it down. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here is Wembanyama. Outside box. Now Castle. Shot clock at 6. Now Wembanyama. He's off from 3.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
They lead by 4, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. See you next time.